Alright guys, so today I am going to be sharing with you a haul of stuff, yard sale stuff, auction stuff, all of that good stuff. So anyway, it has been a little while since I posted a video. Eric has been gone for just like pretty much a day and an evening. He went to a like motorcycle type rally. I didn't go with him. He went with one of his friends. There's camping involved, and I am honestly not an outdoor kind of girl. I have really bad allergies, don't like bugs. I love nature, but you know, nature doesn't love me kind of thing, so I did not go. He is home now, but he is exhausted. He's upstairs sleeping, so I was like, now's a great time for me to record because the dog is with him, so I have some free time to be down here. So we're just gonna get straight into the stuff that I have to share with you guys. So this first thing here did come from a yard sale. This is a Nightmare Before Christmas mug. This has a blue interior. It is a 20-ounce mug, so a little bit larger than your, standard sized mug. So I got this. I paid $1 for it, and I put it up as a buy it now for $19.99. I didn't buy all of the mugs there. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with mugs, but I thought these, since Halloween's coming and Christmas and stuff like that, that maybe these would sell. I don't know. We'll see. They haven't sold yet. This one also is a Nightmare Before Christmas mug with Jack Skellington, and this one has a yellow interior, but again, the same size mug. So I paid $1 for that, and same with this one. I have listed as a buy it now for $19.99. I got a vintage popple. So this one is an older one. I think they came out with popples again not that long ago, but this one is one from the 80s. It's a smaller sized one. It's not like one of the full-sized ones. So I got this at a yard sale for, what'd I pay for you? 50 cents. And I listed this as a buy it now for $29.99. Next item, already sold. I do have a couple large items I will be popping up pictures of. This here was an older magnifier. I got this at an auction. I just thought it looked really cool, so I bid on it. I won it for a bid of $5. It was by a company called Rexter. And that sold for $61. So I was really happy about that. So yeah, that was a good sale. Next item also came from an auction. Again, it was something that I was just drawn to. This thing is so super heavy, definitely made from like brass or bronze or something along those lines. This is the Charioteer of Delphi is what it's called. And it was so funny. The auctioneer thought that the arm was missing, so it was being sold as is. But that's how it's supposed to look. So yeah, just a really heavy, nice piece. There are no markings or anything. It's just kind of like velvet lined here on the bottom, but just super heavy. And just like I said, a really nice piece. I paid $13 for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $49.99. Other statuettes of this specific figure were listed really high, so we'll see. Again, just something I gravitated towards. I got a t-shirt. This, I do believe, came from a yard sale, and it is a vintage wrestling shirt from 1998, I want to say it says, of Stone Cold Steve Austin. So it looks like this on the front, and on the other side, y'all can read that. I'm pretty sure this is a size extra large. I did do measurements on it because the tag is missing. Pretty sure I paid $1 for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $99.99. Vintage wrestling shirts can sell really well, especially depending on the wrestler. And he was a popular one. Okay, this next item I got from a yard sale. It was kind of like an estate sale. It was a yard sale in someone's house. They had a Christmas table, and I found this in a box of Christmas stuff. This is an older plastic Christmas ornament, and there's like a little pinwheel in there that spins around. So I paid $1 for this, and I listed it for a buy it now of $32.99. If you ever find these and you have multiples, like a larger lot of them, they can sell really, really well. So they are a desirable Christmas ornament. Considering they're plastic, I was a little mind blown by that. I got a Victoria's Secret perfume. This one is called Crush. So nice large bottle. I paid $10 for this at a yard sale. And I listed it as a buy it now for $59.99. I also got this perfume at a yard sale. This is a vintage Bath and Body Works perfume. I honestly had never even heard of this one. It's just called Fresh Perfume in Imagine Love is the fragrance name. I'll show you what the bottle looks like, just in case you'd find it without the box. This is what the bottle looks like. So it says Imagine Love here on the side there. So this is, again, a really hard one to come by. I paid $1 for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $99.99. So good one there. This item already sold. It hasn't been paid for yet, but the person who purchased it is in Australia, so I do believe, you know, it will be paid for, but they're probably maybe sleeping right now. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is a really cool piece. Eric won this at an auction. It is marked here on the bottom, Bergzi, B-E-R-G-Z-I, Australia. So definitely like originated from Australia, and it depicts, I do believe, an Aboriginal here on the front, and it's kind of like a copper plated piece. The whole back is like nicely lined in like this velvety material, so you could just like sit it up against something. I mean, you can hang it, there is like a thing to hang it, but even if you sat it up against something, like leaned it against something, it wouldn't, you know, hurt whatever you're leaning it up against because of what's on the back of it. So again, just a really awesome piece. Won this at an auction for $7, and it sold for $39.99, and it's going back to Australia, so that's awesome. Next item also came from an auction. It's still in its original box, really cool. This is by Federal Glass Company, and I will open it up so you can see what's in here. Really neat. It still has its original little paperwork, and then it comes with 8 of these really pretty roly-poly style glasses, and they all have like a rainbowy kind of color to them. There's purple. This one has like a green. This one is yellow, and then this one's blue. So it's 2 of each color. Just a really nice set. I love the fact that it was still in its original box. I love that. So I won those at an auction for a bid of $6, and I listed these as a buy it now for $49.99. This next item is for a lot of these plates. Eric and I won these with other stuff that we won at the auction. So we weren't trying to win these plates. They were just being put with other items that we were interested in buying. I have sold one of these before though. These are by Bing and Grandel, Denmark. They're Copenhagen porcelain, like winter themed, like collector's plates. So it's like a whole stack of them, all different years basically. So we just went ahead and lotted them all together. Like I said, I did sell one before. They do sell, like people do collect them. So all in all, we paid about $3 for those, mixed in with other stuff that we were interested in. And I put those up as a buy it now for $39.99. Honestly, I just want them out of my house. I got a pair of these purple furry Crocs. Oh my gosh, I love these. I wish they were my size, but they are not. These are a women's size 8. So just a really cool, funky pair of purple furry Crocs. I paid $3 for these at a yard sale, and I listed them as a buy it now for $39.99. Also at the same sale, I got these purple UGG slipper type of slides. Again, these are not my size. These are a size 9. I paid $8 for these, and I also have these listed as a buy it now for $39.99. I thought they'd be worth a little bit more because they're Uggs, and I do think they're like a newer style, but they really aren't worth all that much. Okay, again, I'm gonna pop up a picture of these. I have the whole box in front of me. I'll show you one in here. This was for a whole set of these Goble Angel Christmas Belle, these Christmas Belle ornaments. They are by Goble, and they all have like a little hook on the top so you can string them with a string and hang them. It's for a whole lot of them. You can see the picture. I'll pop it up here on the side. We won these at an auction for $21, and I listed them as a buy it now for $79.99. I got this beautiful blown glass Christmas ornament. This is by a company called Whitehurst Imports. It is made in Germany. So really nice large one. He does have a little bit of like flaky paint loss on the back of him, but you know, when he's hanging you don't necessarily really see that. These ornaments can be a little bit pricey, these Whitehurst ones. I did win this with another blown glass ornament a while back at an auction, and I honestly, like, I'm not sure how much I paid for it. But I know it wasn't much. I was really surprised that I won the 2 ornaments. I think it was for less than $10. And I listed this one as a buy it now for $39.99. So got this Nightmare Before Christmas calendar. So this is a wooden block style calendar. And it has, you know, these blocks with all of the numbers that you can change. There's a little drawer here you can put stuff. And then there's also, can I, just come out. Just come out. There's also the blocks that have the months written all over them. So you would just like sit that on top of there for the month and the date. So, well, you know, if it were facing the right way and all. Anyway, got this at a yard sale. I paid $2 for it, and I listed it as a buy it now for $39.99. Won these 2 Lefton Easter themed angels at an auction. They are marked. I won 2 of them for a bid of $9, but I listed them separately because one is more desirable than the other. So I figured if someone's looking for one, they probably already have the other one if they're collecting. So this one here, she's holding like a little basket of decorative Easter eggs, and I listed her as a buy it now for $15.99. And then she also came with this one, and this one's the one that's more desirable. And this one here is holding a little bunny rabbit, and I have her listed for a buy it now of $39.99. I also got this Lisa Frank wood, I was gonna say wooden, it's cardboard, like stationery jewelry chest thing. This is really cute. It has a little girl on the front, and then she's got these owls beside her, and her little necklace says Tatey. I'm not familiar with those, like the human characters of Lisa Frank. I don't know their names. And then there's some owls on the back, and then this part opens and there is a mirror, and then you have these 2 or 3 I should say slide out drawers. And there would have been a little gem that sits right here where this little knob is. When you press it down, hopefully you can see that. Maybe, I don't know if that's coming through on the screen, but all these little pieces are like flashing, so you can still use it. It still presses down. You can stick another gem on top of that. I did pay $1 for this at a yard sale, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $29.99. Next item also sold but hasn't been paid for yet. I won this at an auction. I thought this was like the coolest thing ever. This is a vintage like pencil case. I mean, it's never been used and it's from Germany. There are colored pencils in there, these Faber-Castells, and then there's some like lead pencils down here. I mean, this thing is brand spanking new. And then this side has some rollers and some markers. There's a pencil sharpener, and an eraser and all of that good stuff. It's by a company called Shell.Belle. It's all in German, so I can't really read it, but super cool, especially since it's new and never been used. And it smells awesome as well. I love the smell of old pencils and crayons and stuff like that. I won this for $2 and it's sold for $29.99. Like I said, it hasn't been paid for yet, so hopefully it gets paid for. Next item, huge item. I'm gonna post up a picture of it because it's pretty ginormous. This is actually a wooden Halloween pyramid. Guys, I have never seen one of these before in my life. I have seen the German-made like Christmas pyramids. I have never seen one that was Halloween themed. So this is by a company called Lillian Vernon. One recently sold for a little over $200 on eBay. I won this one at an auction. I think it was $20 or under, $20 or less for it. And I listed that as a buy it now for $199.99. So I'm hoping that goes fairly quickly just because it's like really big. And again, I want it out of my house because I need my room. And a couple pieces of clothing. This one here is a concert shirt. It says Punk Rock Bowling and Music Festival. So it has a punk rock girl in the front. This was in Asbury Park, New Jersey. I've only ever been there one time. I really liked it. I'd like to go back. And then it has all of the bands that played there. It is a size large. I paid $1 for this at a yard sale, and I listed it on auction with a starting price of $19.99. I didn't see any with the punk rock girl. I only saw ones with the boy version. I got this torrid dress at a yard sale. This one's really cute. It's got skulls and anchors all over it. It is a size 0, which I believe is a size large in torrid sizing. Paid $1 for this at a yard sale and listed it on auction with a starting price of $39.99. This shirt is amazing. This is by Divided H&M. It's a size medium. I just thought it was really cute and unique. It's a long sleeved kind of sweater top, and it says creep along the bottom, and then it also says it around the collar. But the really cool thing about this is, and I knew right away just by looking at it, that it glows in the dark. So super awesome. I paid $1 for this at a yard sale, and I listed it on auction with a starting price of $25.99. Also got this t-shirt at an auction. I got this t-shirt at a yard sale. It says Mid Rats Never Coming Home. It's a punk band. I think they're based out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. This I paid $1 for, and I have it on auction with a starting price of $19.99. That's a size medium. I think this is my last clothing piece. I got this BB Sport mesh top. This is a really funky like neon orange. It's a size 1X, just like mesh jersey top. I paid $1 for this as well, and I listed this on auction with a starting price of $19.99. I got this at an auction. This really pretty Polish pottery jack-o'-lantern. I debated on keeping this for myself. I only have one Polish pottery piece, and I actually purchased it at like a Polish pottery store. And it was super expensive. It's a little owl candle holder. So I did debate on keeping this, but I am selling it. and it is marked inside there. I paid $22 for this at the auction, and I have it listed for a buy it now of $69.99. Bullish Pottery, like, it's so expensive retail to buy it in the store, but it's not always the best resale value on it. I know I paid like 80 some dollars for my owl, and it's about the size of this pumpkin. I got this set of 4 Pottery Barn salad plates. These are called Flora Botanica. They are brand new. This is what they look like. I'll actually post up the listing because I did take them out of the box to take a picture of them. I won these at an auction. I paid $7 for them, and I listed them as a buy it now for $49.99. We won this at an auction. Eric purchased this. This is called a microwave flower press. So again, this is new, still in its box. It's for preserving and pressing flowers. So really cool thing to have if you want to preserve any type of flowers that you have. He paid $1 for this, and we listed it as a buy it now for $39.99. This thing is absolutely amazing. I found this owl puppet. It's by a company called Folkmanis Puppets, and it's a great horned owl. So it looks like this. There is a thing inside of him, this rod, so he can turn his head around side to side. It doesn't go the whole way around. It only goes side to side. But then there's also a thing you can put your hands on, and when you press down, his eyes open and shut. Yeah, making sure they both are. If you can see that. You see him blinking? So, oh my gosh, so super cute. I fell in love with this thing. I think it's so awesome. I did pay, I think I paid, I want to say $2, maybe less for him. And I have him listed as a buy it now for $35.99. I also have this really cute ceramic deer planter. I actually had this for quite a while. I feel like I got this out of a free pile, like a curb alert. So I don't think I paid anything for it. It doesn't have any kind of markings, so I'm not sure, who originally made it, but super cute. And like I said, I think I got this for free, and I listed it on auction with a starting price of $19.99. So that's pretty much everything that I have for this haul. I do have another one that I'm going to be sharing with you guys here shortly. The last thing that I have to show, though, is just something that I'm keeping. This was for a set of Barbie note cards and envelopes. So they look like this. It comes with different ones in there. They are blank inside. Looks like they were originally $4.99 at TJ Maxx. So I got these to write up thank you cards for you guys who purchased from me. So these didn't have a price, so I asked the lady, and I could tell she just like threw a price from the top of her head. She said $1.50. I thought that was like the weirdest like pricing. I mean, I'm not complaining. I bought them because I was getting them for you guys, but it was just so weird to me, like $1.50. Like, I don't know. Typically when I have yard sales and when I go to yard sales, the prices are like just a set amount, like $1 or 50 cents or $2, not $1.50 or $1.75 or like things like that. So I thought it was kind of funny, but obviously I was gonna buy them regardless. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for this haul. Like I said, I have another one to do for you guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this one. Let me know what you thought down in the comments, and I will see you next time.